Nights are getting cold, leaves are falling, and I've moved the Dolphin camper to a spot behind the house, and the plan is to build a frame and put a cover over it so the snow will stay off the roof. I will do a quick video to show this camper. There are some leaves and pine needles on the hood and no doubt on the roof. Not easy to see, but the hood is not quite as nicely done as the rest. I suspect this hood has been replaced at some point in the future, in the past, and it probably been painted by hand with a brush. Anyway, it's all right and it works fine, but it looks a little different from the rest of the paint job. The front window has had lots of caulking on it, and at some point in the past, probably the distant past, there's been a leak around that window because you can tell it a bit right on the inside below the window. Both these mirrors are new. The ones on the other side are probably original. I believe we had the awning open when we inspected this. I don't recall any holes in it, and the mechanism does work. It's a little bit hard to pump gas into this. You have to hold the nozzle just right to keep it from flipping off. All the tires are essentially new just before I bought it late last summer. It's probably had less than 500 miles put on it since I bought it. It gets 16 miles a gallon on the highway, doing the speed limit. This is the access to the house battery, which actually is under one of the seats in the dinette booth. This is access to, I believe, the refrigerator, and the electric part of the refrigerator does not work. As far as I know, it works on gas. I'm not sure where this access panel goes, actually. We pressure washed this whole thing earlier this year. It looks like you could use it again. The bumper is to hold the sewer drain hose, a collapsible plastic hose. And that bumper is, it's basically a square tube. That's pretty well rusted out. You can see it down at this corner. Does have a trailer hitch. It's a receiver type hitch. It's not the 2-inch, it's a smaller size. And pulling a trailer with this would really be asking a lot of it. I know people have done it. I have not pulled a trailer, frankly don't plan to. There is a spare tire. I've never had that cover off to look at the spare tire. There's been a lot of caulking, lots of the seams around this thing. This thing is 29 years old or something like that. It's not new, but there's been a lot of caulking, and mostly I think they've kept it sealed. But this is a little bit of a suspect spot. And one guy who came to look at it noticed something that I really wasn't aware of, but this is a little bit soft down here. You can maybe see it moving and flapping. This seam is not tight, and I suspect it has to do with some kind of soft plywood underneath. but the fiberglass covering is intact. My own personal perspective is that a person could enjoy this camper for a few more years before they would have to address this soft spot here. But it's there. This is the generator. It works, starts right up. Runs a little rough. It runs better with a load on it. That's the access to the electric cord. To run interior things on the generator, you have to plug that cord into the generator. To plug it in, like at a campground, you have to unplug it from the generator and then pull the cord out and run it to the outlet at the campground. Those mirrors are not new. I think this is the original paint job. Those mirrors look like they've been painted by hand with a brush. I put this extra outlet, 3 outlet and a USB outlet in here. I think it works okay. The radio works. I think the CD player works. Air conditioner works. When I bought it, the cruise control worked. Last time I tried it, the cruise control would not engage. I think it's an aftermarket cruise control. Maybe something as simple as a fuse, or it may be just old and going bad. Not sure. On the end of the gear shift lever, there's a button which turns the overdrive on and off. Mileage is, what is it right now? 108,558.3 miles. I've had the interior cleaned, detailed professionally, so it's pretty presentable. Pretty nice. Seats are in good shape, but probably original upholstery. Going inside, like a bottle of windshield washer fluid. The bed area over the cab. This is decent size, can easily sleep 2 people. There's a vent, a roof vent right over that bed. I don't know if it'll show, but there's a little area staining in that corner suggesting a previous leak. There's a shelf there that's been added. Looks like somebody must have had a flat screen TV in here because they got a mount there. That's still on there. Fire extinguisher. There's a voltage inverter that was probably put in to run the TV. I don't know what that little platform is there. Maybe it's for a spare battery. There's the booth. That makes into a bed. Certainly would sleep 1 person comfortably, and 2 people if they were good friends. The couch is also a bed. It is not a fold-out type couch, so it's basically a 1 person sleeping area. Another roof vent here, lights, air conditioner, which will run off the generator. This also has a heat side to it. It's not a heat pump, but it's I think it just has heating elements in there. But the heat and the air conditioner work. Has to be plugged in or running on the generator. Cabinets are very nice. All intact. No, really no sign of damage, previous damage from leaks. It's a double sink. There's a freshwater tank and holding tanks. Right there's a switch for the generator. Stove, that's been tested. Looks like it's a 4-burner stove. The propane system has been tested and no leaks. Holds pressure fine. Stove has an oven. I haven't really done anything with the oven either. Another shelf that's added. Refrigerator right here with the shelf and some cabinet space above it. Rear window. Cabinets above the window. Lavatory. Toilet. Shower curtain. The shower head, hose, temperature adjustment. There's the bottom of the shower. Looks like that's been caulked there too. Some storage space under the sink. This is basically a hanging closet right here with a mirror on the door. Open that. A little hard to see in there. Fair bit of space, fair bit of storage space in there. Looking forward from the bathroom. I think it's a sweet little rig. It just starts and runs and drives really nice. And I'd still sell it, but I think I'm pretty much going to have $4,000 or I'm not going to sell it because I certainly do like it. That's it.